Usually when I'm out hiking, I don't spend a lot of time making food. Basically because I'm on short hikes or the terrain is hard or I have to carry a lot of water or heavy cooking equipment up to a summit. Today is different and I'm very close to the amazingly beautiful Kultaug Nature Preserve, which is right behind me here. I am going to cook and prepare a Norwegian MRE, a military MRE, and show you what's in it and how enjoyable that is here next to this lovely meltwater river. I have a selection of different burners. On the small bottle here you can see a very tiny one which I use when I just want a little bit of water. It doesn't weigh much, but it's not stable either. I will be cooking on a big kettle, so I'll be using this one today. And of course I also have a full camping stove, which I didn't bring today because it's quite big and I don't really need it. The gas I'm cooking on today is winter gas, and as you saw up in the mountains here, it's still quite a lot of snow up there, and in fact it's actually snowing up on that mountain. Temperature here today is about 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. So normal propane or butane mixes don't really work very well. I'm testing out a new kettle today. Usually I just use a normal tea kettle, but got this one for my birthday and hoping that will be a good substitute. It holds a lot of water and doesn't take up very much room, so yeah, gonna be nice to see how it works. While I'm waiting for the water to finish boiling, I thought I could show you what's in this. There's been a lot of reviews of these ones before on the net. This is creamed pasta with pork meat and herbs, so hopefully it's going to be very nice. Comes in a small bag. This is 1/3 of a day's ration for a soldier, and it's a dinner ration. Should be easily openable here at the end somewhere. And if you need to reseal it, then you can also use this lid here as a tape to reseal it up again. Inside of here there's the main meal. This is a freeze-dried ration, and I have eaten a lot of these before. The green ones are a bit heavier on calorie than the orange ones that are civilian, but it's mostly the same product. Just add water and it's okay. There's a cranberry protein bar here, which is just a regular protein bar. Some coffee, freeze-dried coffee. I got a package of crackers, Norwegian oat crackers or biscuits. There's a small box here of liver paste. I'm not very fond of these ones, but it's nice to have them there, and they have a lot of energy. There's an energy drink. This is lemon, so you just add water to it, and it's a very nice and strong energy drink. Also some disinfectant wipes and chewing gum all at the end here. So that should be 1/3 of a ration for an adult male working in the Arctic. Water seems to be ready, so time to make some dinner. It's been 15 minutes and the dinner should be ready by now. Usually I eat this right out of the bag, but I think it's nice to be able to show you what it looks like. There is a rip here, a bottom rip, that you can open it so it's easier to eat. As with most MREs, it doesn't necessarily look very appetizing outside of the bag, but it is tasty and it's very nutritious. So this is the protein bar, 28% protein. It's with cranberry and a simple plastic wrapper. It's a bit sticky. It contains quite a lot of sugars and things you need when you're out hiking. Also quite tasty. The drink is really easy to prepare. You just open it up, rip on the top here, and there's a resealable joint here. There's also some gusseting on the end, so you can make this stand. And on the back here there are fill lines. For my taste, I do prefer to actually dilute it a bit more. I think it's a bit too strong with this one, but that's up to your own taste. Just pulling some very nice fresh water in here, and it turns a very nice and yellow color. Then you reseal it and shake it very well. There's some sugar in here. It usually has some small lumps in it, so you need to break those up. So when this is done here, you just pour it, and has a really nice and yellow color. Fits rather perfectly within this one. And of course this one needs to be taken home and tossed away somewhere at home. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Tastes lovely of lemon. It's very nice when you have an MRE that actually tastes good, and these ones are sold on the civilian market as well. They are really tasty, and something like this is more than enough for a dinner for me when I'm not doing something very harsh. Lightweight, there's no water in it, but of course you have to have access to water like I have here. Now it's time to get some dessert. I got a cranberry protein bar. This is nothing special at all, but it's tasty. Doesn't taste like paper or wood chips, and it does provide a bit of energy as well. I hope that was an interesting introduction onto how I cook when I'm out hiking. Of course, sometimes I do cook with fresh foods as well, but for a trip like this, then freeze-dried MREs is a very good option. Thank you very much for watching. 7-3.